Welcome to Journal Club. Grab your journal, whatever you're drinking today. I'm so happy being so far from home and so many of my friends and people I love. This is super special. Ah, perfect. Okay, well, open your notes app, Amy. And I know that you probably won't be here for the whole session, but I appreciate just knowing that you came in. One more minute here. How we're starting today for Asia and Amy, how we're starting today is one, just taking a moment to figure out what part of you needs to speak today. Before we start journaling, take some breaths, hand over heart, and ask, what part of myself needs to be heard today? Drop right down into your heart space and know that you can give yourself this time of day to be heard. So that's where we're starting. 3 deep breaths here together. Inhale. And out. Deep inhale. And out. Yeah. Now that you are arriving with yourself and we have asked what part of me needs to be heard, we're going to take the first 3 minutes here and just write down what came up. How you're arriving, what feels loud. 3 minutes here. One more minute. Today you have arrived at Journal Club and in whatever spaces you're in. And we have asked what part of me needs to be heard, seen, felt, arrive in this moment. If you want to share, you can drop in the chat one word, one sentence, how you're arriving. And that's actually what we're going to explore in this next question, which is identifying. Is there a part of you that feels tired right now? Are you over the moon right now? Are you feeling scared or fearful? Or are you really energetic? Just taking a moment to figure out what's that loud part right now. What carried you this week? Was it fear? Were you exhausted the whole time? Yeah, please share. Amy has shared in the chat, I don't usually journal. This is a nice time to reflect. I've written more questions than reflections. Yeah, I think staying curious about yourself is reflection. I got a lot of questions for myself, you know? And that is what leads to the reflection, asking yourself the questions. Thank you for sharing that, Amy. What part of you has been loud this week? Hello, C. C has shared, I've been in the background this week, just paying attention, not making noise, getting quiet, right? Taking inventory of what all you're taking in, what all you're holding. All right, so we're going to take the next 3 minutes here. I got some jazzy, soulful grooves playing in the background. And let's just name that. This week, the loudest part of me has been X. All right. It's okay, I'm back, y'all. River needed water. Mommy duties. All right, so the loudest parts are down on the page. See, if I lose you, remember all the paid members receive the chapters now that will guide you through the questions. So be with us if you can, and if not, you'll have that to support you. What I want to explore today, now that we know who arrived in this session, who's been loud all week, my real goal is for us to explore a love voice. So as we are going through our weeks, um, everything can get loud. The sadness, the fear, the busyness, and I'm curious if we can zone in on our love voice, the one that speaks to us from our heart space. And so the next question is, what does unconditional love sound like coming from you? What does unconditional love sound like coming from you to you? All right. And I know, like, maybe I threw you off with that question, or maybe something came right away. Um, but I'll share because I was prepping for this journal club, and the voice that came for me sounded like my grandmother. It was like, baby, let me sit you down. You got everything you need within you, you know? So yeah, let's sit with this for 5 minutes. What does unconditional love sound like coming from you for you?
I turned again. It was the spirit moving down my soul. Yeah. How
One more minute, beautiful people. I know I say this about a lot of questions that I ask in these sessions, but I really, really, really want to know what came up. What does unconditional love for yourself sound like to you? So one more minute here, but please share if you're still with me.
let me do what I have to do and feel a feeling. My feeling. He said time and time again, I told you to stay, but you had to move on your
All right. Amy has shared unconditional love from me is acceptance. It's hard to see my body and mind getting older and fearing that my best years are over, but also realizing that my best can still come if I'm intentional and if I lead with love for myself and my fellow humans. Amy, I love you. Yes, the best years are still ahead of you. Yeah, and that acceptance, which, knowing what you've been navigating, that acceptance of your body changing, your beliefs changing, your dynamics with people around you shifting. You're so awesome. Thank you for sharing that. See, Asia, please share in this one. I want to know. And I'll share with you. Um, as I said, like unconditional love from me sounds like my grandmother, my big mom. She was my great grandmother, and I grew up in her household. And she called me sweet. She never called me by my name. So I hear sweet baby. Everything you need is within you. Be yourself and nobody else. You are never alone. You are supported. I just feel all the things that she said to me as I was growing up. And um, what feels true about hearing her voice as a voice of love for myself is that other people's opinions can take a complete backseat. Because when you are with people who love you, when you're in a space where you feel love, like anything else can move. It's like, give me one of them fly swatters, get out of here. I am loved big, deeply. So, yeah, it tells me to have courage and to trust myself. Something else, and I shared this in one of our newsletters, but I once heard this in, I think it was a book or a sermon. I can't remember, but the idea was that God or the universe, however you refer to that higher energy, but God knows a version of yourself that you haven't met yet. And so I think love from myself also is trusting that there's so much that I don't know about who I am, and that this voice of love knows that, you know, there's so much, there's so much available. Yeah, Amy, hearing her voice is a gift. It is a real gift. Yeah. My big mama's name was Lucy, and I felt her a lot being here in Costa Rica by myself. Well, with River, but yeah. All right, y'all. I think what this voice of love tells us is we only need our own permission. And so if if that voice of love was to move you to do something in this season of life, what are you kind of hearing? Like if you ask, like from a place of unconditional love, what do I need to do in this season of my life? What do I need to create? Who do I need to support? What comes up? Take your time here, maybe some, deep breaths and ask from your love voice, what do I need to do? Who do I need to support? Notice if anything is there, if anything gets loud. And let's take 3 minutes here. On this day of love, is there any action coming up for you? Bye, Amy. Love you. And happy Love Day. The question was, oh, see, I was just about to ask. What I need to do is be more patient with myself and everyone else. Mm. Do you want to say more there? Do you want to share more there? I'm so curious. Be more patient. In what ways do you feel like you're rushing yourself? And what would be the value? Uh, like, what does patience look like to do that for yourself? Because I'm asking it that way because I think about, when you say, like, "I need to be more patient," and tell me if I'm wrong, but I hear, "Maybe you're anxious." Um, and when I get anxious, I think of it as like a signal for my body, like, trying to tell me something. Like, something actually needs to shift because I'm, like, always antsy. So I'm curious, is that right for you? And also, I'll share how I identify with that. I am a very, like, go with the vibe type of person, which means I'm usually not on time to things because I have to wait until I feel like I'm in the space where I can be social with people or go and give my energy in a way. And, that has driven my husband crazy because he's a very on time person. But this is the universe working on me. My son is intentionally slow, and he will tell me, like, "Mom, I'm slow." Like, I don't like to walk fast, and I don't like to run, and he has the language to say that to me, and so you know, right now in this phase, I walk into school and I'm like, all right, River, come on, come on, come on. And he's like, you don't have to rush me. And I like, you're right. We don't have to rush. We don't have to rush. And I can feel that shift in my body, like just from him telling me that. I'm like, oh, I don't want him to feel rushed. And why did I start feeling rushed? Because I want him to get on time, get to school on time. But also, uh, there were other things that I could have done to set myself up for that. So, yeah, I want to pose the question, what is your anxiousness trying to tell you? And yeah, and what does being patient look like? That's our next question. 5 minutes. If I was talking from that voice of love to myself to slow down and be patient, what does that look like? I needed this. See, thank you. What does patience for yourself look like? He said, I'm always trying to rush myself and others to get to the point, get to the end. That is such a bad habit I've had. Yeah, you're like, time. Time is money. Get to the point. Okay, so that's a starting point. And so what does patience look like? What does having patience look like? The first thing that came to mind for me was my breaths are not shallow. I'm taking deep breaths. We still we have until let's just give us the full 5 minutes. I won't say anything else, but we have what we need. Let's reflect on it. Last 2 minutes here. Identifying what the patience for yourself look like. All right, beautiful people, our session is coming to a close. So, finish your thought here. Keep writing if you need to. But I want to invite you to speak to yourself. Place both hands over your heart. Speak to yourself from that voice of love that we explored today. And I want to do more work with this voice. Okay. So this was only the beginning. But we're going to say thank you. Thank you for holding space to find your love voice. Say to yourself, thank you for holding space for me to get to know my love voice. I will protect you. And when you feel that in your body, write it down on the page. Thank you for holding space for me. I will protect you. How did that feel? How did today feel for y'all? Good. C said thank you. This was so nice. And I do hope that it gave you a few extra breaths, a deepening in your body. The next 2 weeks, this is really exciting. And I need to send a newsletter to share this with you all. But I'm going to Envision Festival with my son and my husband. Me and my husband haven't seen each other in like 2 months now. But we're meeting at Envision Festival. And so the next 2 journal sessions I am recording as guided audio sessions, but we're going to be exploring this love voice. Like the theme for this month has kind of been self-awareness. And speaking to ourselves from this place of love, self-awareness as an act of love. So just to give you a heads up there, I got some audio, some guided audio coming for you while I'm traveling. But yeah, thank you for sharing this space with me. Happy Love Day. Take care of yourselves. And if you have the energy, take care of others. Take care, y'all. See you next time.